that I would like students to take away is that we've got an incredibly dedicated staff and faculty who derive enormous pleasure from helping students. Definitely students should know that all sorts of different kinds of help are available and that they jolly well should be accessing them.
Berkeley grad students are the smartest in the world. And even though we're super smart, super driven, super capable, we all need help at times. So one thing I would tell grad students is there's no shame in seeking out resources and seeking out support. In fact, I think that's a mark of being strong and capable, is realizing when you might not be able to do it all on your own.
If you think you might need something, who might be able to help you with that? What resources are available for you? And I know, for one thing, at the counseling center, a lot of times students don't even know what's at the counseling center, what we offer. And they're surprised to hear that we have couples counseling as well as individual counseling, or that we have groups, or that we have workshops. And until you start asking, you don't really know.
For graduate students here at UC Berkeley, it can be very challenging to build community. A lot of what our office does is help students to connect to the broader campus so that there is community building, because the community is often what sustains the students to do well and to feel validated of their experience and to know they're not the only ones, that there's other people here, and especially if they are first generation or come from backgrounds that there's some challenges for them here. So that really helps to normalize their experience.
For me, what has worked is getting mentorship from professors, particularly professors of color, women of color, black women, indigenous women, who I'm sure have faced many of the struggles I may be facing as a grad student, and just learning from them how to move and how to also reclaim my own space.
So DSP stands for the Disabled Students Program, and basically it is a resource if you are experiencing really any sort of need, whether it's a learning disability, whether it's around mental health, whether it's access in terms of ADA accessibility or other, so that way you have someone to back you up in case you aren't actually being granted those accommodations.
As a PhD student, I think your first resource is definitely your peers. On paper, it looks like maybe it should be your advisor, your academic or personal advisor, but in reality, oftentimes the best source of information about on-campus resources is actually your fellow graduate students, both in your year and a few years ahead of you.
So if there was one thing I could tell somebody who is considering seeking support services, it would be take the first step, that you don't know what can come from it unless you try, and that I think that there's a lot of opportunities to use these support services to really make a positive impact on your progress and on your experience here at UC Berkeley.
I think overwhelmingly people are willing to help. If they are not able to, they will go out of their way to show you someone who can help.
We don't always know what everybody needs, and you don't always know what you'll need until you need it. But if you really think about the fact that you are a student here at Berkeley and this is the space that is supposed to be set up for you to be able to learn, then reach out, talk to someone, and we'll figure out how to make sure that you're successful.
I really encourage students to access the website when they come to Berkeley. There's a lot of information on there. One of the best ones is grad.berkeley.edu/students, and just take some time when they first arrive to look through what all the services are and programs, and just know that it's available from the beginning.